Hi there, my name is Ismail and I'm from Pelemon. And today I'll be teaching you how to spot keyword cannibalization in 3 minutes with no tools. We will be using nothing except for Google, no tools, no exports, and no spreadsheets. Quick clarification on this. Keyword cannibalization isn't when multiple pages rank. It's when Google can't decide which page should rank, so performance gets split or suppressed. So you could have a page ranking, two pages ranking for the same keyword, but if the intent is different, then that's not really a problem. So now we need to test the cannibalization issue and see if the sample page that I'm using has it. So this page is Brim assessment, and the code here is site. Then you put a colon, then you put in the domain name, and then you want to put in your main keyword. Now, for this keyword, I would like to get a keyword that we are getting a lot of traction for. So we will go to Search Console and look for that perfect keyword. So if we come here to Brim assessment, and let's go to queries, and we have and arrange them according to the most impressions. So let's say Brim certification or the main keyword itself, Brim assessments. So now let's go back to Google and share this tab instead, and boom. Now, as you can see, there are many different pages. And now, is it really a problem? Not really in this case, because the whole website itself is Brim assessment. So the whole website having pages that has the word Brim assessment is not really a problem. So let's go back to Search Console and look for another keyword here. Um, Another keyword that has little to do with Brim. Good luck with that. So let's see. Um, let's see Brim water leak detection right here. So because that's a very specific topic within the Brim within the Brim niche. Sorry, I must have overcopied. Okay. So now we are back. Now we see, okay, this keyword is not cannibalized at all. Why? Because only one page is showing for it. So let's move on. Let's try Brim water leak detection system. Although I doubt we'll be getting dissimilar results. Let's see Brim water leak alarm. Wow, we are not getting a lot of cannibalization here. Let's see Brim multi-residential. Only one page. So as you can see, this website has very little cannibalization problems. But let's say we just left it to Brim, and you will see all these pages. So now the main thing in identifying cannibalization is that there has to be one or more similar looking URLs. That means they must have the same. These pages are competing with each other because they are answering the same thing, and Google doesn't know which is the best result. So that is the first pattern. Same intent, multiple pages. And there's nothing wrong with this pattern. The second one is a blog. There's something wrong with the pattern, sorry. Two pages with the same intent, bad. Then the next pattern is a blog and a service page. So this is very common. A blog post is accidentally competing with a service page, and Google often flips them instead of committing to one. So that's a good and bad thing, because if it's a service keyword that a blog is ranking over a service page in, you see that you are sending people to a page where they are less likely to convert. And then pattern C is an old page versus a new page. And here, Google is stuck between an older page and a newer one. This usually means intent or authority signals are not clear enough. So the next thing you need to do in this situation is, in every situation, is decide which page Google wants to rank. So you need to click on the one that looks the strongest, the one with the better title, clearer intent. And to decide these, I usually ask three things. First of all, which page best matches the intent? You know, which page is more comprehensive, and which page should be the main business outcome. So out of the pages that are dragging for this keyword, which of the pages fits the most into what you are trying to achieve? Then the next thing you want to do is to, you know, click on the competing pages to see how similar they are to the page that you want. And if they are very similar, then yeah, Google is confused. And the reason why this hurts rankings is that authority gets split, sorry. Um, Internal links point to different URLs, and rankings fluctuate, and both pages will end up underperforming. So here are the three possible fixes. Option one is to consolidate. If both pages serve the same purpose, then the best fix is to merge them into one stronger page. And usually you do that with a 301 redirect. Then the next thing is to differentiate intent. If both pages are needed, then their intent must be clearly different. Headings, copy, and positioning must change. So if you are positioning a page as a blog, you position it as a blog, and you make sure that it's information. If you are um, if you are if you are positioning a page as a service page, you need to be clear about that, and that should solve the problem. The next option is to support the main page. That means if one page is a priority, the other should internally link to it and stop targeting the same keyword. So once you make it clear to Google that one page is better, then it will prioritize that main page. And the best way to do that is with internal linking. So you make the priority page link to the lesser priority page, and it to link back, and that will show Google that there is a hierarchy. And now you need to see this entire check. It takes less than 3 minutes. Like, it's basically just putting in the keyword and the URL of the website, and all the pages are going to show up here. Keyword cannibalization isn't an SEO penalty, it's a clarity problem. When Google understands which page is the best answer, rankings will stabilize. If two pages target the same intent, Google will choose neither confidently. So, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.